Hello, LEGO fans. It's Bricks on a Budget coming to you with another video. This video, I'm going to do an update on my Lord of the Rings Gondorian army and a lot of custom parts put on actual LEGO minifigures. And yeah, so it's been a bit of a journey, but I have a new update. So you'll see off to the left, you'll see the Swan Knights of Dol Amroth. They are a faction of Gondor that should have showed up during the Battle of Pelennor Fields and Return of the King. However, they didn't, so I highly doubt Lego will ever try to make those, unfortunately. So I turned around and did a lot of due diligence, had a couple things made custom, and then got a bunch of custom parts from different vendors and was able to put them together. I have a video on that if you want to know more about that. And so if so, go check that video out. And I got the 5 Fountain Court Guard right here in the front. I kept it at 5. I did update them a little bit. Just get a little bit closer here. As you can see, all 5 here. I did give him a older gentleman's head piece to be the captain of the Fountain Court Guard. So I needed him to look like a veteran, gave him a sword instead of the long looking pikes to make him stand out a little bit. And I also gave them each black capes to kind of make them stand out a little bit more from the standard Gondorian soldiers. So that way, you know, between that and their helmets, make them really stand out. And I think they turned out really, really well. And I'm very happy with the way they turned out. And my previous Gondor video will tell you how I built these guys. But I'll just, you know, basically silver or gray legs. The torso was a Harry Potter gray torso. And so you put the armor over top of it. And of course, skin color heads. Now, the all the body parts, including the heads, I got off the lego.com pick-a-brick. So, you know, just a little FYI. The armor, the helmets, and the shields I got off of a vendor off of Etsy. So they are not Lego. They are Lego compatible and they work pretty well. So, you know, it's very, very awesome. So let's go over to our Gondorian soldiers. I did have a little bit of an update on them as well. So I got 3 factions in the Gondor lineup so far. And this was one of my first ones that I started working on. I had 10 in the original video. I upped it to 15. I added a standard with the Tree of Gondor, as you can see right there. Awesome addition. Really makes the unit pop. That was a very expensive piece. Got it from a vendor off of Etsy. And yeah, so, but I decided I was going to make a captain of this group of soldiers. And so I gave him a Luke Skywalker type hairpiece. Different color, obviously. I gave him the Queer Eye legs to make him look a little bit more important and kind of make him pop out a little bit more. I also gave him a bit of a cloak, which I got off a vendor off of Etsy. The capes for the Fountain Court Guard, by the way, I got off of capesforminifigs.com. They got a lot of capes that are pretty, capes are real expensive for Lego. So, you know, just FYI. So you might want to go check them out. Now, since I live in the States, it took a while to get. It took about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So, you know, there is that because they are from Great Britain, I want to say, I'm pretty sure. So just keep that in mind, but really nice quality. And I usually order in bulk, so that way I have extra. But because I wanted to hurry up and get his, I wanted something a little bit bigger. So I found a really decent person off of Etsy that's right here in the States. It's a pretty good quality. And I have a 4th group or 4th faction of Gondor that I'm going to be building. So a little surprise for you guys if you stuck around this long. And that is going to be Faramir and Faramir's Rangers. So I got Faramir done. It was a lot of hodgepodge trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to build him. I'm going to give him a sword, and other than that, the capes from capesforminifigs.com. I got this really nice drop down hood piece that actually fits over this armor, which is cool. So since it's kind of a rubbery material, that actually works. So you got that little hood hanging down there. So that looks really nice. I gave him an Obi-Wan Kenobi hairpiece, I want to say. The head, I believe, is from Owen from Jurassic World. So, yeah. And the armor piece was one of the very first pieces I bought. And that was from, K-Town Bricks. And originally I was thinking about building troops with this armor piece, but between these are not cheap. These armor pieces, I think they're like $6 a pop. Two, they just look a little too fancy for standard Gondor soldiers. So I really wish I could have got some sort of like leather armor piece or leather torso with the Tree of Gondor on it. But I think this works. I don't know. Leave a comment. What do you think about Faramir here? I think he turned out pretty decently, all things considering. Not exactly movie accurate, but you know what? The movies, honestly, were based on a book. And so there's that. But I think all in all, he looks like a pretty good representation. I will building the rest of his group, his Rangers, very similar. And when I get that done, I will share that update with you guys. So there is Faramir. I think he turned out pretty well. Also, one more update. I have a custom built Denethor. That's right. Lego never made him or Faramir. So I decided I'd build my own. Now, the torso, I believe, is from Star Wars. The cloak I got from vendor on Etsy. Same cloak I got for my captain of the Gondorian soldiers. I think it looks really nice. The hairpiece and the headpiece, and even the long dress type piece for the legs, I got off the LegoPickABrick.com. This torso I got off of Bricklink, and it was probably one of the better ones that I saw. So I decided to pull the trigger on that one, and I made a custom Denethor. So there he is as well. So all in all, I think we're making pretty good progress on our Gondorian army. Let's put Denethor out front there. Let's put Faramir right there. And yeah. So at any rate, oh, and then you got the Tree of Gondor back here. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. That was actually an Easter tree, but I took the eggs off, and yeah. So I will be building that up to make a base scenery for my soldiers to sit on. And so when my army's done, hopefully I'll build something that looks nice that I can actually put them on for display. And if it turns out well, I will be sharing that as well. So some things to possibly look forward to. And again, I have to emphasize if it works out and if I think it looks decent enough to share. Not exactly the best mock builder, but I try. So at any rate, this is Bricks on a Budget saying thank you so much. Please like, please subscribe if you haven't already. And by all means, comment down. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. Let's give an overview of our beautiful Swan Knights real quick before we go. Oh. So I think they look awesome. Their flags look awesome. Their bardings on the horses look awesome. So at any rate, this is Bricks on a Budget telling you all thank you so much and get built. And I will see you in the next video. And I will fix my Fountain Court Guard got knocked over, but that's okay. So I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.